Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time you're watching this, hello. My name is Alexandra, and I'm trying something new. Not necessarily new in terms of being in front of a camera, but new because I it's just been it's been a journey and I really want to take this seriously. Now, I've been telling my husband for the past month that I really want to put this video out, and I want this video to just be like things that I wish someone told me, or not necessarily I wish someone told me, but I would have been quite helpful and I've avoided a couple of mistakes throughout my journey in my 20s if I had just known. So I'm just sharing. I'm sure you guys see a lot of these type of videos online just talking about, oh, lessons I learned when I was in my 20s or things to avoid or whatever that the girlies that are in their 30s are telling you if you're still in your 20s. Now, just because I'm not 30 yet, I turned 30 in 5 days. Today's the 12th. Um, I'm not 30 yet. However, I I have lessons that I have learned, just because I'm wrapping up this decade and I'm about to begin a new one. And I put a note down because I didn't want to forget them just because of how everywhere this video could potentially go. But there are really four practical lessons. I guess honestly, and you can take this into any decade. It can be in your 20s, it can be in your 30s, it can even be in your 40s. However, the reason we're focusing on the 20s is because this is like from my own personal experience, and I feel like somebody could potentially be going through this. So I just want to share these things that I have learned and I'm also carrying with me into this next chapter. The very first thing, the very first thing is that your money will respect you when you respect your money. I will say it a little bit slower. Your money will respect you when you respect your money. There was a time in my mid 20s where I spent like my bank account would magically refill itself. It did for a while because I had a man until it didn't. And not because my man could not provide that, like that's not the case, but the reality is that life happens. You have bills, you have when you're getting married, life will humble you real quick, but saying that, a practical tip that I eventually learned towards like the end is to automate my savings and my bills. Like you have to set it up. If you don't set it up, it will not happen. Just know that. And remember that nothing feels better than financial control. Ah, girl, nothing feels better than financial control. Like you see the shoes you want to get, or the hair you want to get, or that bag, like okay, maybe the bags, but still, nothing is better than financial control. I can't really, I'll do a whole video talking about finances, but remember that, like, your money will respect you when you respect your money. We'll talk more about that like later. I guess the second thing that I also learned was to prioritize relationship that truly support you. In my experience, I poured love into the relationship that poured love into me. First of all, first things first, like as your years go by, you start to see what can bring you peace. You start to see the things that give you that are chaotic in your life and the things that bring you like unnecessarily complications. You need to be able to identify those things. When you can identify those things, then you can actually have clarity on how to focus your relationship and how to put people in. Just go ahead and categorize people. I feel like that's like the first thing. Categorize people so you can have peace of mind. But three relationships that like I would say you should prioritize, especially in your 20s. One, your relationship with God. Like life will feel clearer when you life actually feels clearer when you stop trying to control everything and actually just let God control it for you. Because at the end of the day, everything is according to his will. So why are you fighting to really hack this life when he has given us the manual, the blueprint? The If you don't know what the Bible looks like, please DM me. I actually will buy you a Bible. Go and read your Bible. His word is the law. That conversation you want to have with God, it is inside that Bible, because when you start, He will answer. But you have to prioritize God, and not everything else is secondary. Prioritize God for one, peace of mind. You don't want to be crying every single day. You just prioritize God. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I don't know how else to tell you that without God, it is pointless. It's just you are struggling. You're going to be doing double work. So prioritize God so that He can give you, bless you with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discernment. A second relationship I want to talk on is family. Cherish family. Cherish the people that have been with you through every version of you. There's a version of you that was unsmart, or not smart. There's a version of you that was maybe not even financially buoyant. There's a version of you that maybe was in school trying to figure out your education. There are different versions of you in your 20s. In your 20s alone, you can see like 5 versions of you. So cherish those. You see those family members, cherish them. You want to cherish them. They will keep you sane. They're the ones that will love you unconditionally. They're the ones that will pray for you. Now I get it. Now not every single family member is family, or some people say blood. I don't even know how you guys even say it now, but I understand that it's not every single person in your family that treats you like family. I get that. But again, this is part of like knowing the people that are there for you, the people that are actually supporting you, and cherishing those relationships. And that goes back to like the whole pouring into the people that pour into you. Then the last category of relationships I want to talk about will be friends. Very similar to family. And it's just one simple sentence I want to tell you. Keep the ones that celebrate you, keep the ones that challenge you, and keep the ones that show up consistently. And when I mean challenge, I don't mean like fighting, no. I mean that challenge you to be a better version of you, that want to see you win, that want to see you start that business, finish that degree, get that new house, get the new car, get the job. Like the ones that are there praying for you, standing by you, hugging you, being that shoulder to cry on. Cherish them. The same way we're looking at family, let's go ahead and look at that with friends. Now, a practical tip that I would say is to do a quiet relationship audit every year and adjust your energy accordingly. Whatever the result from that audit is, let your energy match that. And this is not to be petty, this is not to be mean, this is because you genuinely need to grow. Now, remember this, your 30s will feel lighter if your circle is aligned. So you're going to have to do the grunt work in your 20s so that your 30s can feel good. I am at a space, turning 30 now, I feel so blessed. If there's anything that I have known for years, is that I have been blessed with friends. Yes, you have some friends that will do you whatever, but that's not even what this video is about. I have sisters. I have sisters in this life. Sisters that my children will be proud of. Sisters that I can go to for anything, and they can come to me too for anything. I have women that God has blessed me with a community of women. And they don't even live in one place, so they are all scattered around the world, scattered everywhere. I'm just gonna say I'm very grateful for them. And honestly, if you're watching this and you want my sister, you know you. I don't want to start calling names now, but you know you. I will be there for you in any season. Always remember that. Another lesson that I feel like this one is very important though, is that self-love is beautiful. Like I love how like we say, oh, we wanna feel our best, look our best, self-love, hashtag skincare, all of that. It's beautiful, but sis, discipline will build you. Self-love is beautiful, but discipline builds you. My 20s, they have taught me that self-love is not always soft. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's literally you against your excuses. Like, it's what it is. But here's a practical tip that I'll now add to that. Choose one habit. Choose one habit that you want to master. Journaling, going to the gym, therapy, prayer, reading. Just choose something and stay consistent. That's it. Like, don't even stress, because guess what? You see that glow up, your soft girl era, that era that you're trying to enter or you're in. Discipline is what makes that glow up actually real. You need to have discipline. If it's that you want to look the like you want to be the baddest, the baddie, you're gonna work out, and you have to be disciplined to have that snatched body. So sis, pick a habit and stay consistent. That's it. Like, that's that. Like, not too much talk. Now, if I move on to let me move on to the last lesson. I think that this one is, we're sort of like piggyback off it. Ugh, I'm tired. We're Let me say the one that I know. We're going off. Wait, did I really just say piggyback off in front of a camera? Hey, God, Alexandra. Oh, get a dictionary or a thesaurus. It will help you. Yeah. But I was just basically trying to say, let me piggyback off what I said. Although I was just trying to tell you people, I don't even know how I went from left to right. But your health, girl, is an investment, not a reaction. You're not trying to stay healthy for the likes or for Instagram comments. No, sis, you're trying to invest in your future. Your future, you will thank you. And I can tell you this for free because I got diagnosed with PCOS in my early 20s. I didn't take it seriously when I moved to America. So, like, sort of my early 20s. I didn't take that thing seriously because in my mind, I'm like, what's that? Like, what was that? I just pushed it aside. But then when I realized that, the symptoms are really symptoming, like they're really hurting. Like the cyst in my ovaries, girl, it was a lot. It was a lot. The weight gain was the weight gain was excessive. I real talk, I gained a lot of weight. Like, I gained a lot of weight that I could not control. And it wasn't about the eating habits, because that one, if you know me, I love to cook. I cook. I'm not a junkie, obsessed. I'm not that kind of person. I eat well. I eat at home. But it was my lifestyle. Like, I was working late, especially when I was in the healthcare field before I pivoted like fully into hospitality. I was doing the most. I would get off work very late, and then, especially if I've not eaten for like the past 8 hours, then I'll be eating. The thing is that the timing of when I was consuming these meals were very unhealthy, and it took a toll on my body, coupled with the fact that I was already having PCOS. I already had irregular periods. In fact, there were months that my periods would just disappear. But as a sabi girl, I already know why my periods disappear. Don't get it twisted. We don't do this over here. But yeah, your health is definitely 100% an investment. In your 20s, you get away with a lot. Like, you will get away with a lot. But I then realized that the habits I build now will determine how I feel when I'm in my 40s. And for the past, I want to say, eight months, I have lost a lot of weight. I was so Guys, I was so shy of the camera. And I'm a camera friendly person. Like, I'm someone that likes to be on social media, like likes to, but because I had gained the weight that I couldn't even not explain. If someone asked me, why are you adding, like, I don't know. I'm not eating anything. I don't know. In fact, there are days I wasn't even eating. I don't know. But in all of this, I was grateful that I had a partner that actually believed in me and just wanted the best for me, really. Like, he was just very supportive and just wanted me to always like feel my best. All he wanted, and he would say, all I want for you is just to have that confidence you always used to have when you take your pictures. And that was it. But A practical tip, just so we are not talking for too long, but a practical tip is to get your checkups, move your body, drink water, and protect your sleep. Yeah, I don't know how else to say that. You need to treat your health like it matters. And it's more than just the like looking your best, it's also feeling your best. So that's why I said like invest in your sleep, like treat your sleep with importance. I've been there. I have juggled lack of sleep, and I can tell you I would always break out. I would feel depressed. I'll be exhausted because I'm working and I'm not sleeping, I'm not resting. It always took a toll on my body. And that also did not help because what was happening was I wasn't now able to lose weight. I was gaining, not because I was eating, but because my body was not at its best to lose the weight. So 100% yes. And then drink water. Go ahead and put that soda down. Just put it down. Put it to the side. Push it. You don't need it. I promise you that you don't need it. If you think you do, think again. You don't. Go ahead and drink water. If you're trying to feel good while drinking your water, put some slices of lemon, slice up lime, put cucumbers, like, drink it out of a glass. Drink it out of a wine glass if you feel extra bougie. Just drink water. One, there's so many benefits. Like, aside from like staying a little bit fuller, you feel refreshed, And secret, your skin will thank you. Like, you glow. I only break out when I am on my period. I don't like when I'm on my that's it. I don't break out. That's never been my thing. You might say I'm one of God's favorites because I never really like went through puberty, the breakouts. The only time I know I ever had acne was like my chin was when I found out I had PCOS. But aside from that, I'm living my life. But I'm also still prioritizing drinking water. And that coming from me, I used to drink a lot of Fanta. I love Fanta, especially when I was in my first degree, my bachelor's. I loved Fanta a lot, but it was extremely unhealthy. So I made a lot of these changes like towards like last year. I started making these changes. I started taking them seriously because I was looking at the clock and I'm like, my 30s, I don't want to be aching up and down. But just remember that taking care of yourself is like the most grown woman thing that you can do for you. Literally. Like, it's nothing more than that. But with all of this said, with 30 just literally being, that's bull barking for attention, but with 30 just literally being next week, it's literally around the corner, I'm not scared. Like, I'm grateful. I think that's what it is. I'm very grateful. I'm feeling very blessed. I'm very excited. My 20s, they 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 taught me a lot. My 20s taught me a lot, and I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm excited. Like, I know, not like I feel, like I know I'm ready. I'm excited to actually step into this new chapter. And I'm doing it with a lot of intention. Like, I'm doing it. I'm not saying a lot of things because I've learned don't speak about things until they're done. Throw that into some of the lessons. Keep your mouth shut until you've accomplished it. The other person you should be talking to is the Holy Spirit. But I just want to say, if you're in your 20s, learn what you can. Girl, learn what you can. Enjoy the ride. And trust yourself that you're building something beautiful. Your future you will be thankful for. I'm going to meet up with my 20-year-old version next week. We're gonna have a coffee date. Well, I don't do coffee, but we're gonna have a tea date. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna be in a remote location. We're gonna sit down. We're going to chat, and we're going to say, "Girl, whatever you were thinking, everything you were praying for, and you were wishing for, you got it. Every single thing, everything, like everything, you got it." So this was longer than I anticipated, like 20 minutes, but thank you for watching. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.